Yeah, so I'm here. And what I'm thinking is like, do you just wait for me to decide what version you should be? Yeah, exactly. You do. Fucking you do. You're just like, oh, what mood is she going to be in today? Oh, let me see before I put up that screensaver, which, I'm not entirely sure about because I can't disrespect animals the way you do, even though you're a vegan. That doesn't make sense to me. So you're just a complete fraud. That's what I'm waiting for? And so I'm like, maybe I should just keep reading, but all of that's going to happen is me come to some clear revelation in between thinking that you're still that. So basically, I was just going to explain. It's hot and humid outside. So I went to pick up this ugly little thing that is basically, I'm just going to call it a hemp vape because that's where it comes from. It just comes from hemp. And it's designed. Or curated, that's what I should say, as to which compounds are in there. And so I had to do that, and that was my only shot of money, and I'm behind on it. You do. Because I bought that thing yesterday. So now I'm like $60 in, maybe 65. And but I didn't buy any cigarettes. So that was the thing. It was like, well, I have patches, I need to choose. Doesn't matter though, because it doesn't, nothing changes. Don't you get that? Like, nothing changes for me except for me realizing, like, oh, I almost snapped my fucking glasses all the way. That's why they were crooked, because I bent them. And so this one's falling off. This one, the top got fucking broken when I tried to rebend it in shape for the second time, and I knew it wouldn't work. So that's just a small reminder that, I don't even get to be comfortable that way that long. Nobody does. I don't need it, man. So like I said, I could just go back in there waiting to figure something out. But all I'm trying to do is the exact same thing I just watched. Me completely transforming my mood, and then me realizing that no matter what I say, I'm creating the mood. So, whether you're a factor in that or not, I really kind of think you're, like, too simple now. Like, how deep are you? What is your depth? You think that shallow water is ever gonna get deeper? It's not. It can't. Unless she fucking took all my pain, too. You keep her around for that reason? Exactly. Now you can't. And then you're just fucking with me behind it all. Like, you want to make, like, the worst kind of jokes in between, like, making a joke, too? So, like, in there, you're laughing. But then in there, you're, oh, stupid, go to Mexico. I'm already smarter, especially since I don't have access. It doesn't matter, dude. What you think should matter. That's the problem, I guess. It's not about influencing my world at this point. It's about influencing everybody. And you don't care. Because you won't make it right with me. Because of her? Yes. Because you're putting some kind of image in front of me, making me appear like really fucking small. When that's why. Because that girl is there. It's a fucking paradox, isn't it? And then boys are fucking idiots anyway, so what do I care about them? I'm not worried about it. I never am. Ever. That's why I wasn't even worried about your friend. But you still hurt me, and you chose to do it again, and you chose to do it before, and you chose to, this time, to get inside of my body about it. And then you want to fucking act like you didn't like it? Okay. So I'll be twisted then. You loved it. And you never felt anything like it. No matter how big you are, you still felt bigger to me. That's true. Climbing up my chakras, I should say. And so here's the ugly thing. You can't tell if I don't hold it up. But yeah, just, you know what vapes are? Regular vapes to other people? Baby bottles. Pacifiers. Maybe I meant to say pacifiers, but yeah, pretty much the same thing. Same concept. I don't want to be like that. If I see that, why would I want to be that way? Just to be a hypocrite? Yeah, I love being a hypocrite. I love how nothing I ever say makes any difference anywhere. Every single day, I grow, I evolve exponentially. I wasn't lying. And so I could choose to take that dark moment and stay in it and be like lost and be like, where am I supposed to be now? What the fuck? Or I could just move forward, like I'd been doing, like I learned to do. And you didn't learn anything this whole time besides to let the darkness swallow you when it comes back around? You gotta be kidding me, man. I can't even let you think or speak because you're not there. This is mine now. I shouldn't even acknowledge you. You're bad towards humans. You're bad towards animals. You seem to think you know anything about plants, but you're scared of them because they might damage your brain. And then you fucking have no respect. But there was one more thing. I don't know. I don't know how I got there. But, I could reference that photograph all day. Right. You can't be here for a real person that you know everything about. Everything. Even everything I tell you. Even as I sit here, that is everything I am. And you're still there. Fuck, that glass almost broke. I need some more coffee. Who cares what it makes you feel like, dude? It's the placebo effect. Okay. My coffee machine is not broken, and I remember what I was going to say. And I made that as quick as possible. Those were my 3 thoughts I held all together. Holding myself together here. Yeah. So I was walking. I'm wearing these pajama pants that I dyed in, and this dress. So then I go and I try to put my slides on, which I would never call them that until this moment. But anyway, put those on, no, and to go walk to go get that vape. And then I put my other shoes on, these ones, because they're right here, and fucking barely could stand up straight, right? Because the way they go down in the front. So I'm on my toes, and I'm like, this sucks. And then I go over there, and the guy, oh, he is fun. He's a delight. Not really. He was kind of moody and didn't care if I was there. So good business guy. And then it's blazing hot and humid, even on the way there and then back. So I'm just shedding my skin. Okay, first of all, I was a drop of puddles when I got back, and then just disassociated from that shit or whatever. But yeah, it was so hot and just trying to breathe and stuff. It was I definitely just walked through hell just then or something. I mean, it didn't have to be the worst part of hell, but for real. So now I feel a little better, and I'm gonna have coffee. And yeah, I flipped my personality. That was crazy, but that's only because you did. Oh, and I'm hungry now. So, do I even have anything? No, I don't. That's perfect. I am hungry and I have no drink to fix that. That means that I'm going to have to eat real food before I get a craving? That's weird. That's exactly what it feels like. I have no craving because it's just hunger. And that's what it's like for breakfast. That's why it's breakfast. And so, I don't know. The type of person I could be could just go back to reading this story. Like, try to grow a life again. You squash it. I just go back to reading this story until I come to some kind of revelation. And what is that? Either I wanted more, you wouldn't accept it, or you wouldn't connect. 2 out of 3 of those, I can now blame you for. As to why it carried on to even more after, like, the point. But the other point was, it was a hamster wheel, and I concluded that eloquently. So I don't get credit for that because you can't see it, and because you're not a writer, because you don't care. I have math here. It adds up. It finally adds up. And what does that mean for me? This? Boy in the striped pajamas? Pretty much, dude. That is my story. Make friends with the kid across from the fountain. I'm gonna sum it up. Make kids with the kid from across the fence, but nobody knows about this little kid's relationship. So this kid goes, and he's gonna go over the fence one day. And then his friend gets him some striped pajamas, so he can go over there with him. They lead right into the gas chambers. Not the gas chambers, the fire one. Yeah, dude. That's what you've done to me, and that's what I've done to you. In a way. That thing scarred me reading that, like, oh shit, this is suddenly about Nazis and they don't even tell you? You don't know. You're like that. That's why, I mean, both the children were brilliant. They won. Like, I don't think anybody gets that. You win when you die. Something. But you still lose, and everybody else loses too. But then you keep winning. It doesn't make sense. And then you can't really be lost. What? Your body's lost? Your things are lost? Your location is lost? But I still think of Garrett as if he's in San Diego. I still think about him as if he's in the fucking off Willow Creek Road. So, what about you and your losses? Yeah, I'm making it worse. I don't even know why you're daring to even have emotion right now. Isn't that the point? Oh, we got to emotionless? We can be dicks now? That's ironic. God damn it. So, ow. Alright, here we go. Look how clouded you made that. I see it. Oh, I see it now. And, yeah, we just light a fire instead. I don't know. I looked it up. And Kundalini and I can tell you what we found. I shouldn't have to be like that. But yeah. different chain lengths on the things. I forgot what the thing already, the CDTs, cannabinoid terpenes? Yeah. The terpenes, and then it's indica, and it comes from hemp. And so one is like a shorter chain, one is like a longer chain than THC. And so, I mean, they balance each other in some way with the terpenes. And so it said that, like, one of them, of course I can't remember, was like 33 times more powerful for combining with THC to uplift its effects. So if you're getting 0.3% of THC in there, you're still getting 33 times what's in there, dude. They lying to you. Now it's an educational video. I don't know. I don't know what the other things do. I'm trying them, but they say, so I go in there, I'm on it. I go in there and they're like, I'm like, wait a second. Jars full of flowers, joints, vapes, and I'm like, I forgot what I said. Like, is this legal or something? He said, yeah, it's legal there, but not like that. And then I was like, THC? And he's like, THCA. But I didn't get THCA. So what the shit is anything, man? I don't care. I just need to make that point. And so you're dead to me? Me too. I don't get it. What am I supposed to make out of that? What are you supposed to make out of that? No. You're not making anything out of it. You're not even, like, I don't know, burying it or, like, leaving it undisturbed. Like, you're making peace with it. You're just building another one. You still have that dead side of you. It's part of the garden, by the way. I hate you.